Mr. Akinsiju, I don't know if you've been following what Mr. Amakri, the national chairman of the Young Democratic Party, has been saying. We're trying to look at youth involvement in politics in Nigeria, and he thinks that the future is bright. Now is the time for us to bring all the young persons together. But being a close watcher of our politics and someone who is also really involved in decision-making at your level, do you think that Nigerian youth, as it stands now, are ready to take leadership positions from their political parties?
Well, it's amusing, really, when we talk about youth involvement in politics, and many youths, many in that population would say they are being limited, they are challenged, and that there are others thrown at them, to get into the mainstream of politics. I believe that there's a deliberate consciousness, amongst the youthful population. I think we need to establish the fact that we have a great youthful population in Nigeria, very creative, forward-looking, and quite within the age group 25 to 45 or to 40, you have very professional youths too, and I believe that there's a need for a streaming of the youthful population or the youth population into politics. However, I also want to argue that it's not appropriate to have a party that is just mainly targeted at the youth, because the truth of the matter is the youth class, the youth population, it's supposed to be a level of the mass. It's supposed to be a class of the mass, and it should therefore be relevant within all political parties. While I will not even canvass for a particular percentage of political offices to be allocated to the youth population, what is important is to allow a mainstream capacity for the youth population, because some of us have been active politically since our 20s, and it is principally because of a fundamental outlook, to politics. It's about discipline. It's about understanding value orientation. It is also about understanding your role in the society. I agree with my friend there, who's championing the young party, but the important thing for me in APC, in PDP, in whatever party, at whatever level, the youth population should take a more active role, because that is supposed to be the bastion of our democracy going forward. The outlook of the youth population, especially in current times, with attachment to ICT and all that, has empowered that population to become more relevant, because that is where the future is.
I'm hoping Comrade Amakri is listening, because you have just pointed out a very important point, raised a very important point here, saying that while the young Nigerians shouldn't have a party entirely for young people, they should be infiltrating some of all the existing political parties, and that's the way to go. But we must say thank you very much. We've lost quite a number of minutes when the phone lines went off. Niyi Akinsiju, policy analyst, many thanks for speaking with us on Politics Today.